Knowledge truly is power, and that is why I am so grateful to be alive in an era where knowledge is literally at one's fingertips. Was I not pleasantly surprised to be invited to NAMCOL recently to see firsthand just how this institution is changing Namibian lives? I seriously thought that NAMCOL is an institution for grade 10 and 12 failures to improve their results. I was so wrong. Check this out.
NAMCOL was established in 1997 through an Act of Parliament. We officially delinked from the Ministry of Education on the 1st of April 1998. Initially, our core focus was secondary education program, because the majority of the students we had were students who did not make it through the formal education system at the level of grade 10 or at the level of grade 12. We have expanded over the years in terms of the number of programs, because in terms of our mandate, we're supposed to provide study opportunities to adults and out-of-school youth in secondary education, in tertiary education, as well as vocational education. So we have been expanding on our mandate ever since. At the moment, we have introduced some technical vocational programs, automag, plumbing and pipe fitting, welding and metal fabrication, and office administration. We have also established what we refer to as computer-based learning centers, I think in 13 towns, where we offer the international computer driving license as well as basic computer courses. And these facilities are also available for our own students. If they want to go and do research, they can go to our computer centers and do research, do their assignments. Those who are doing tertiary level programs, they can submit their assignments using our facilities. In terms of our tertiary level programs, we have introduced certificate, diploma, and this year, our first degree program. We focus in disciplines like local government administration, early childhood development, youth development work, psychosocial support, community development, and business management. These are the programs that we are focusing on. In terms of student intake, I think we have grown over the years. Way back in 1997, 1998, we had just slightly over 16,000 students. We are now busy finalizing our enrollment statistics for this year, but last year we enrolled more than 46,000 students for all our programs, the majority of them, obviously for a secondary education program. I think there were around 39,000, and then we had close to 4,000 those who are doing our tertiary level programs. The fact that the majority of our people are poor, some of them are claiming that our programs are not affordable. I think if you compare, for example, the cost that we charge our students for a secondary education program, for grade 12, for example, we are charging around 290 per subject. If you go to other private institutions, for one subject, they are charging students maybe 3,000 or 5,000 over a period for the year. But looking at the situation of our learners, they are poor. They don't have even the 290. So some of them are struggling, but we believe that if we compare ourselves with others in the industry, I think we are quite affordable. In terms of our tertiary level programs, I believe for the diploma, the highest that the student can pay for the year is around 7,000, compared to a similar qualification offered at other institutions where students are paying around 20,000 or more. So we believe, I think it's affordable, but we have also to look at the situation of our people, because they don't have the necessary resources. The majority of them are unemployed, so some are struggling to pay for the courses. So that's why I think what is important is we have introduced a scholarship scheme. I think you have been following it. We have given the authority to the regional council to look at the needs of people, to look at the vulnerable people, and to make recommendations. And I think this year we have advanced scholarships for our students to the value of 300,000 just to accommodate those who are unable to afford our fees. We are open and distance learning institution. And I think we need to conduct a study. Students, for example, completing their courses through NAMCOL, going to institutions of higher learning, how they perform against students who are coming straight from the conventional system entering the universities. I think what is unique about NAMCOL is the ability of students to study independently. You must dedicate yourself to your work, and you should develop those skills to study independently. And I think that is a unique characteristics of the institution. And that's why somebody who told me, although it cannot be proven through research, that our students are coping well at the institutions of higher learning because they have developed those skills needed for higher education. I think we have invested a lot. I think last year we have just completed the other part of our main campus. I think that was to the value of 46 million. I think the value here at head office, it should be over 100 million in terms of infrastructure. And then 5 years back, we have set up a facility in Ochuarongo to the value of 30 million. We have set up a facility in Ogwediva, I think it was at that time to the value of 20 million. We have set up a facility in Rundu. We have just extended last year. I think the value of that facility should be close to maybe between 15 and 20 million. And we have acquired land in Kurenkuru. We have acquired land in Walfes. We have acquired land in Khopapes, Nana. So the idea is, because our slogan is taking education to the people, we want to establish as many regional and sub-regional offices as possible so that we can take the services closer to our learners. I think we need to work on the perception that open and distance learning is as good as conventional system, and that learners can perform even better than learners in the conventional system. And I think that is the message that we need to spread all over our country, not only to the general public, but I think also to those who are approving the laws for the country. Because I have seen sometimes those who are approving the laws through the National Council and the National Assembly, some of them don't even know our mandate, although they have passed the law. So I think it's important for us to work at all levels in our society so that we change the perception about NAMCOL, in particular, and open and distance learning in general.